Assalamualaikum. This is Mahfuza Mena, Assistant Professor, Government Bangabandhu College, Gopalganj. Welcome to my online class once again. Dear HSC first year and second year students, hope you are doing well by the grace of Almighty. And today I am going to teach you completing sentences which is included in your English second paper syllabus. So let's start our class. Okay, look at the question pattern. You will find this question in Nong 4 of your English second paper. The question is, complete the following sentences with suitable clauses and phrases. Marks, 5 marks. You have to answer total 10 questions and each question carries half marks. That means you have to answer 10 questions and total marks is 5. So let's discuss what is clause and what is phrase. Phrase, a phrase is a group of words. Just remember this group of words. 2 or more words make a phrase. So at least you have to add two words. 2 or more words make a phrase, a group of words forming the part of a clause. So it's not a clause, it's the group of words forms the part of a clause. And then what is clause? A clause is a part of sentence that contains a subject and a finite verb. So if any sentence has a subject and a finite verb, we can call it a clause. Clause are of 3 types: principal clause, subordinate clause, coordinate clause. Let's give an example. I have a pen which is red. In this sentence there are 2 clauses. This one, I have a pen, it is independent. It is independent and it is called the principal clause. It does not depend on other clause for its meaning. So this is main clause or principal clause. But this clause which is red, this clause's meaning is dependent on the principal clause. So this clause is called subordinate clause. Subordinate clause. And when 2 principal clauses are connected with and or but, it is called coordinate clause. For example, if I turn this sentence into coordinate clause, it will be, I have a pen and it's red. I have a pen and it is red. Okay, now we will do some basic rules for completing sentences. Okay, let's give a example of phrase. It is group of words. For example, heart and soul. This means pranpone, heart and soul. For example, I tried heart and soul to reach my goal. So this group of words is called phrase. Okay, now let's look at some of the basic rules for completing sentence. Okay, rule 1, 2. Structure of this sentence: 2 plus adjective plus 2 plus V1. V1 means a present form of verb. He is too short, this is adjective. To touch the roof. So this is verb, this is adjective. 2 plus adjective plus 2 plus V1. Again, in this structure, we can use for plus objective pronoun. So structure is same almost, only for plus objective pronoun will be added. For example, the load is too heavy for me to carry. Okay, so we can tell it in other ways. The load is too heavy for him to carry, for us to carry. Okay, so we can change the objective pronoun and then to plus V1. This is rule 1. Then rule 2, so dot dot that. So after so dot dot that, we will use this structure. Look at the example. The man is so dishonest that he cannot speak the truth. So after so dot dot that, we can use cannot or could not plus V1, means verb present form of verb plus extension. If in this sentence, if we use past tense, for example, if we write here was, we will use here could not. So in case of past tense, we can say the man was so dishonest that he could not speak the truth. Okay. Then rule 3. Look at rule 3, so that. So that means jate, jeno. After so that, we will use subject plus can or could plus V1 plus extension. Look at the example. He works hard so that he can succeed in life. If the first clause is in present tense, look at the example, works. So as it is in the present tense, we have used can, but if we use here past tense, worked, we have to use here could. So he works hard so that he can succeed in life, or he worked hard so that he could succeed in life. Rule 4, lest. Lest means jate na kore or pache bhoy hoy je. After lest, we use subject and then should or might, then V1 and extension. Usually the first clause is in past tense. Okay, he ran fast lest he should miss the bus, or he might miss the bus, or he might miss his first class. Then rule 5. Rule 5 with a view to, which means in Bangla uddeshye. After with a view to, we use V1 plus ing plus extension. For example, he came here with a view to receiving me. Then rule 6. Look at rule 6. It is time or it is high time. In Bangla it means ekhoni shorbottom shomoy. Okay, it is high time. After it is high time, we can use two structures. If we use two, we have to use V1, and if we use subject, we have to use V2, that means past form of verb. For example, it is high time to do the work. It is high time we stopped corruption. So if we use subject, we have to use V2, and if we use to, we have to use V1. Look at the examples carefully. Rule 7, would you mind? We use would you mind to request someone to do something very politely. Structure would you mind. After would you mind, you have to use V1 plus ing plus extension. For example, would you mind taking a cup of tea? So after would you mind, we use V1 plus ing. Rule 8, as if, as though, or since. Here we have two rules. First one, if we use present indefinite before as if, as though or since, we have to use past indefinite after as if, as though. For example, he speaks, present indefinite, present indefinite, he speaks as if he knew everything. So this portion is past indefinite. And again it is many years, present indefinite, it is many years, and after since we have to use past indefinite, past indefinite. Again look at the examples carefully. He speaks as if he knew everything. That means she emon bhabe kotha bole jeno she sob কিছুই জানে, আসলে সে কিছুই জানে না. It is many years since I saw you. Okay, and then second one of as if, as though, if we use past indefinite at first, we have to use past perfect at last. Look at the example. He spoke, past indefinite, as though he had known everything. This sentence is past perfect. So if we use past indefinite, we have to use past perfect, and if we use present indefinite, we have to use past indefinite. Then rule 9. Rule 9, though or although. In Bangla it means jodio. Okay, after though and although we have to use a full sentence, but the sentence will be of opposite idea. For example, look at the example. Though he worked hard very much, but he failed in the examination. So though he worked hard, he failed in the examination. This is a sentence of opposite idea. Then rule 10. Okay, rule 10, despite or in spite of, it means shotteo. Despite, after despite or in spite of, we use possessive pronoun plus or having or being, then noun plus full sentence, and this sentence is also of opposite idea. For example, in spite of his merit, we use possessive his, merit noun, he did not get a job, or we can say in spite of having merit, he did not get a job. Rule 11, since, as or because, it means jehetu. So after since, as, because, we have to use full sentence, that means subject, verb, extension. For example, he could not attend the meeting since he was ill. So we have to use a full sentence to explain the cause. He could not attend the meeting as he was ill or because he was ill. If we use because of, we have to use a phrase instead of a full sentence. For example, he could not attend the meeting because of his illness. So if we use because of, we have to use noun phrase, because of his illness, but if we use since, as or because, we have to use full sentence. Okay, rule 12, no sooner had or scarcely had or hardly had. If we use no sooner had or scarcely had or hardly had, after this had we have to use V3, and then after then or when we have to use V2. For example, no sooner had I seen, this is V3, seen him, After then we have used V2, then he ran away. Okay. Okay, rule 13. From rule 13 to 16 I will teach you conditional sentences with if. So if we use if plus present indefinite, we have to use future indefinite. For example, if you come, this is present indefinite. I will go with you, this is future indefinite. And if we use past indefinite, we have to use past conditional. Past conditional means subject plus would or could or might plus V1. For example, if you came, past indefinite, we have used past conditional. I would go with you. So be careful about the conditional sentences. Rule 15, if plus past perfect plus perfect conditional. Perfect conditional means subject plus would have or could have or might have plus V3. For example, if you had come, past perfect. If you had come, past perfect. I would have gone with you, this is perfect conditional. And then the last one of our conditional, if plus subject plus were plus past conditional. For example, if I were a bird, I would fly in the sky. I would fly, past conditional. But here we can use perfect conditional also, but past conditional is easy, so we will follow this one. If I were a bird, I would fly in the sky. We have a few more rules for completing sentences, but we will do that rules another day. Now we will solve a board question. Look at the board examples. When you do it, you have to look at the context very carefully. Context means situation. Which sentence is given, what is its meaning. When you fill up a sentence, you have to look at the previous example or previous sentence. First one, he is a liar. Don't rely. Rely means depend. So don't rely upon a liar like him. Okay, so this sentence is similar, or this sentence is related to that one. He is a liar, don't rely upon a liar like him. In this way you have to do this by looking at the previous sentences, by looking at the context. Second one, mobile phone is a wonder of modern science, but as the second sentence begins with but, so we have to use a full sentence with opposite idea. But it has some demerits. Okay. Mobile phone is a wonder of modern science. Mobile phone is a blessing for us, but it has some demerits. Then 3, time has its wings. Wings means pakha. Time has its wings, that means time flies very fast. It was 5 years since we. So before since we have a sentence of past indefinite. Do you remember? We did it in our rules. So we have to use past perfect. It was 5 years since we had last met. So this is past perfect tense. Then fourth one, our country is beset with many problems. Beset with means jorjorito. Our country is beset with many problems. we all should come forward with a view to. We also did it in our rules. After with a view to, we have to use a verb with ing. So we all should come forward with a view to solving these problems. We have many problems, so we have to solve this. We should come forward with a view to solving these problems. With a view to solving these problems. Then fifth one, whenever he speaks in English, gap, and then again another sentence is given, but we learn through mistakes. So you have to notice this one, we learn through mistakes. That means whenever he speaks in English, he makes some mistakes. So every sentence is related to the given sentences. You have to connect the idea. Whenever he speaks in English, he makes some mistakes, but we learn through mistakes. Okay. Okay, Nong 6. Patriotism means Deshprem. Patriotism is a noble virtue. It is high time. So we did this in our common rules. It is high time. After it is high time, we can use subject, and if we use subject, we have to use V2. So it is high time we developed this virtue. Then Nong 7, a student has to be punctual. Punctual means shomoyanuborti. A student has to be punctual. He has to study regularly, lest, and after lest we have to use subject plus should or might. He has to study regularly, lest he should fail in the examination. A student has to study regularly lest he should fail in the examination. যাতে করে পরীক্ষায় সে ফেল না করে এই জন্য একজন স্টুডেন্টকে স্টাডি করতে হবে রেগুলারলি. ওকে, দেন নং 8, there is nobody gap, hence happiness is a relative term. There is nobody who is completely happy. There is no one in this world who is called perfectly happy or completely happy, hence happiness is a relative term. And then Nong 9, trees are essential for our existence, so we should plant more and more trees. We can stop here, or we can add something with the sentences. We can say we should plant more and more trees to save ourselves, or we can stop here, we should plant more and more trees. If we use just more and more trees, this is phrase, not clause, and this is clause. So sometimes we use clause, sometimes we use phrases. Then Nong 10, early rising gives a man enough free time. Early rising gives a man enough free time. Since I am an early riser, if someone gets up early, he has enough time. So since I am an early riser, I have enough time to do my work. Since I am an early riser, I have enough time to do my work. Okay, dear students, I think you have understood my whole lesson of completing sentences. So I want to stop today's class. See you later. Stay fine and stay blessed and keep connected with us. Thank you.